Oh yeah, I went back to New York for a couple days, freezing. Can't do it right now.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, you're Catholic, so Lent starts tomorrow.
Lent
right?
starts tomorrow. You got a big day coming up tomorrow, don't
Ramadan.
you? Ramadan.
Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak and happy Lent, everybody.
I think you know these gentlemen here. We're just talking to them.
Oh yeah. They put a threat out on my life. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. You guys wanted to kill me, right? You wanted to kill me. You guys said you were gonna hurt on that podcast. Your co-host, right? Okay.
Him or me?
Your co-host.
Okay, I didn't
it's
say
your
that.
podcast.
Stop fucking saying I did.
On your podcast. Okay, well I'm here and your podcast.
By the way, why aren't you in New York with Madani?
Why are you spiking your cortisol at the restaurant?
Why aren't you in New York with Madani?
Because I live in Miami.
Yeah, no you don't. Go back to New
York. Why are you spiking your cortisol here?
You're a liberal now.
Why are you spiking your cortisol?
You're a liberal now.
Calm down. Why are you yelling at this restaurant for?
Liberals didn't want it here.
Film me, but you're not going to do anything. Not face to face, you're not going to do anything, right? Hey, just film with your stupid phone. Bacon? Okay. Go pay for pussy that you eat.
Sneako, hold on. Sneako, I don't drink. Who's a better Muslim? I don't drink. Who's a better Muslim?
What's your back?
I don't drink. You do. Who's a better Muslim?
You think that's an own?
I don't drink. You do. Who's a better Muslim?
Yeah,
that's what I thought, man.
Do you think you made a point or anything? You look like you have a beer belly, though. You have a big beer belly.
It's just gonna get clicks.
Okay.
It's just gonna get clicks. It's fine.
Don't fight him.
It's just gonna get clicks.
It's sad that that's what society's become now.
Chimping out on the street.
Chimping out. It's crazy, man.
Needles, I told you it was going to happen.
Sheesh. Well, we have our choice of different goy slops here. We got some Chipotle, Burger King, whatever we want to do.
Yeah,
Clav's a Burger King guy here, right?
Start off like that for you.
Oh, good. I grew up not too far from me, about an hour north of here, in Davie. Have you been to Davie? It's in Broward County on the west side by the Everglades.
No, never been there.
We got to get you out there at some point.
Yeah, what are you in the? Are you super hungry? I had a little bit to eat for breakfast, but not so much.
Yeah, let's get a little something.
Are you a big fan of Brickell? What's your favorite parts of Florida?
I like Florida. My favorite part probably the Panhandle. So like Destin area, the beaches up there are really nice. You been up there yet?
Been where?
Up to the Panhandle, like Destin, Pensacola Beach.
Nah, I really don't know Florida that well.
We got
mostly just downtown Miami.
Come on the trail for a couple days with us. We'll show you some small towns.
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
You never seen me before?
Hey, nice to meet you. What were you saying?
Some of the smaller towns are really nice.
Okay.
You know, but beaches up there on the Gulf, crystal clear, calm, smooth. It's a nice time.
So yeah, is Florida open carry now or no? Well, you probably know the law better than me.
Yeah, so it's what's called constitutional carry. So if you're 21 and older, you can carry a gun with you without a permit.
How old are you?
31. How old are you?
27.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we spoke about that. You're. So the presidential limit is 35. Governor, you just have to be
30.
30. Oh wow, so
it's
you're
30.
Okay. Just making the cut.
Yeah, just made it, which is good. But yeah, so if you're 21 and older now in Florida, you can carry a gun without a permit, a handgun. We now have open carry as well because of a recent court decision. But the problem is if you're 18, 19, or 20, you don't have your full Second Amendment rights in Florida, right? Think about it. You can die for your country overseas. You can die for Israel.
Yeah.
But you can't carry a gun and protect yourself in Miami Gardens.
For what reason?
Well, after Parkland happened, they raised the requirement.
Oh, right.
And Parkland was a tragedy, right? It was also a tragedy as certain people have their Second Amendment rights after a tragedy. And so the thinking is, if you can hold a gun in the military, why can't you be able to buy a gun and protect yourself in your own home or on the streets?
Ridiculous. So you're going to change that law?
Yeah.
God willing.
Shall not be infringed, man.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about, well, you have to be of a certain... No. Shall not be infringed. Full stop. You know? Same thing with these red flag laws. I mean, someone can call up... I can anonymously call up and say, yeah, Sneako is my neighbor. He's listening to Nick Fuentes a lot. I think he's a threat. He's got guns. I think he's a threat to himself. And with the red flag law right now in Florida, which was instituted after Parkland in 2018, they can just take your guns away from you.
Yeah, clearly, like I walk around, I always have to carry in Florida. It's a great benefit compared to New York.
Awesome benefit. Awesome. And why would you need a permission slip to defend yourself? Think about that. The criminals don't need a permission slip to carry a gun. But up until 2022, there was you had to pay a fee, you had to go through a class, jump through a bunch of hoops.
All I needed to show was a driver's license.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird. Showing a driver's license. That's a weird idea, right? Weird concept.
Why?
Well, this new SAVE Act, right? Voting. This, some on the left say that voting with the driver's license is a step too far, right? Asking people to provide ID. Have you been to Asia?
Yeah. I've been to the Philippines. Where do you want to go? We can go upstairs.
Go upstairs, yeah.
There's a nice view up here. We can take a photo.
So, this kind of reminds me of Hong Kong a little bit. You been to Hong Kong, Singapore?
Been to Hong Kong. Haven't been to Singapore. You been to Singapore?
Yeah.
You're gonna get at Singapore funded allegations now.
I know. Never been to Qatar.
Qatar, as Tucker says.
As Qatar.
Qatar. Have you been to Israel?
No.
Yes.
I've never been to Israel.
Let's go.
My opponent, Byron Donald, said just yesterday he's going to make an official state visit to Israel as governor in his first year.
Yeah, so what is he polling at right now?
It's 37%. Most recent poll has me at 23, so I'm in second place.
Oh, wait, last time we spoke, what was it at?
It's like 3%.
Up 20%.
That's not bad.
Congratulations. You're doing great, man. Let's stand on the other side. Yeah, I mean, it's just really cool to see your campaign so far. I like everything you said. I don't think I've heard one thing that I disagreed with. Last time we spoke, you mentioned that Matt Gaetz should have been the one to release the files. Why did you specify him?
So Matt Gaetz was the person who was originally supposed to be the Attorney General. He was actually appointed by Trump in December of 24 after Trump won a second term. And they threw him out, and then Pam Bondi was his replacement. So I think, I have disagreements with Matt Gaetz on plenty of stuff, but I think if Matt Gaetz had been AG, you'd have actually gotten these files a lot sooner. You'd have got near close to fully unredacted, and you probably would have gotten some prosecutions.
I wanted to, do you mind, can we take a photo here?
Let's do it. Okay. The beautiful landscape of the Burger King, the Chipotle in the distance.
Yeah. Do you mind? Thank you. Come on, yeah.
Let's do it.
And then one, it's going to mess with my suit. I don't want to flash the gun.
Flash the firearm.
Call me a Hamas terrorist. We got a MOG. Yeah, I think straight up. Is that good? Maybe in the center, like if you
want one in the center there?
Yeah, right there. I'm going to stand a little back so I don't height MOG. I want you to pull at 30. Cool, thank you. Okay, yeah, you're mogging. Where'd you get this shirt? This jacket?
My mom got it for me recently in South America, actually. She was traveling down there.
Brickell's always been the place. This is where I go to in Miami. This is my
Were you
spot.
hang out in this area here?
Yeah, when I was a kid, when I was 14, I came here on a trip with my friend. Went to a Miami Heat game. I was hanging around Brickell. I'm like, one day I want to live in Miami. One day I want to live in Brickell, specifically here.
Where'd you grow up, actually?
I was born in New York City. I grew up in New Haven, mostly. New Haven, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Right around Yale.
I went to...
yeah, what school did you go to?
So I went to Georgetown, but I went to a couple debate tournaments at Yale in high school. And the funny thing about New Haven, and you know this having lived there, is like there's a ghetto in New Haven.
Yeah, I know.
Like a real ghetto.
Gun wave in New Haven. I know, yeah.
But no, it's a beautiful place.
Right outside, like they have Skull and Bones, where Vivek and J.D. Vance went.
Yep.
You know, they did that whole Yale thing. But
yeah, the whole Yale thing.
The
Remember
whole
that from
Yale
American
thing,
Psycho? Yeah.
They're in the whole Yale
They were in
thing.
that whole
The rest
Yale
of New Haven
thing.
is so very poor.
But what do you think of the New Haven, the pizza set up there?
I think it's better than New York pizza.
I think it's better too. What's that place called? Sally's?
They have Sally's and Pepe's.
What's better?
I love Pepe's. They got the brick oven, and they claim that that's where they invented. That's where pizza was originated when the Italians came over. Miami pizza's not bad though. There's some good pizza spots around here in Brooklyn.
Yeah. I went to, it's called Sally's or Sal's, the one in New Haven. I went
Sally's.
there. Sally's. I went there once a couple years ago. It's a really good freaking pizza, the New Haven style.
It's the best.
I think it's better than New York. I think it's much better than New York, actually.
Where do you live now? I don't know if you're supposed to say that.
Yeah, I live. Well, they tried to burn down my house last week, so I guess everyone knows where I live.
Yeah, well, so that was your house? I thought it was
Yeah,
your
that was my
office.
house. That was my house.
trying
It's also my office.
Your house is your office.
Yeah, and when we're traveling on the campaign
How many
trail.
staffers do you have?
Full time, 12.
Okay.
We got Kingston over here, running digital, making it happen. Barely getting any sleep. Yeah, so we were at home. We were all working in the living room with headphones on. And then RJ notices all of these fire trucks putting something out in our yard. I'm like, what's going on? And it looks like someone just came to the house in a car, jumped out, hit the entire yard with lighter fluid, and then threw a match.
With nothing.
Nothing,
property's
yeah,
fine?
nothing.
Was
Yeah.
that your first real situation?
Probably.
You can chill here for a sec.
Probably the first, like where they actually came up.
Yeah.
It's the first time I was home in about 10 weeks too. Madison, Florida. You got to come up. 3,000 people.
How far is that from here?
7 hours.
7 hours? Wait, so you came here today? Or
No.
you already in the area?
I flew in this evening. I was doing a podcast in Texas.
Okay, but not for the stream, did you?
No.
Okay, cool. All right. Okay.
You guys want to vote this way?
Yeah, cool. We'll make it worthwhile. Let's say hi to the chat too. See everybody in here. So when is voting time?
August 18th.
Okay.
Got to be a registered Republican to vote.
Yeah.
So even if you're a Democrat or an independent, no party affiliation, you should still switch over because you and I both know the next governor of Florida is going to be a Republican. Right? Mathematically, probabilistically, Trump won the state by 13, Ron DeSantis won it by 20.
Yeah.
There are 1.4 million more Republicans than Democrats. The next governor of Florida is going to be a Republican. The question is, what kind of Republican? You want an AIPAC Republican? You got Byron Donalds. Mm-hmm. You want an America First Republican? I think that's what our campaign represents.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to definitely get Israel. I'm so fed up with this. I'm so fed up with this stuff. And yeah, you're waving the AR-15, holding it up.
So that was the day after they tried to burn the house down.
Yeah.
So we had a rally literally in our front yard. 200 people came the day after. We said, look, we're not going to let this screw up the campaign. 200 people in the front yard, and someone asked me, what's going to happen next time when someone tries to threaten you? And the AR was literally inside. We just went and grabbed it and we're like, look, here's the, I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to show you what we're going to do.
So who do you think it was, like Antifa? Who do you think was behind it?
No clue. Could have been a dumb kid. I mean, could have been anybody.
What do you think are the biggest roadblocks you're facing right now to not poll above Byron Daniels?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the biggest? What is his advantage right now? Why is he polling higher?
He's been in the race longer. He's been in the race for a year now.
I haven't seen anything for this on social media.
Have you seen him do any events, any campaign events?
I saw him with that anti-Semitic, or there's some Jewish coalition.
The Jewish coalition.
Yeah.
No Christians were allowed into that meeting.
So
it
what
was
is he?
just, well, right. I mean, that's my point actually too.
Okay. Yeah.
He's not actually a Christian, is my point.
So he's a Shabbos goy. I said it, not James.
He said it.
I said it.
But I mean, think about that. Just meeting he started a statewide listening tour after we've been doing 6-7 events every single week for the last 10 weeks. Yeah, 6-7 events. And his first event is a listening tour with just Jewish Floridians. No one else was allowed. No one else was invited. Just Jewish Floridians. Look, I'm going to fight for Jewish Floridians. I'm going to fight for Muslim Floridians. I'm going to fight for Christian Floridians. Equal vigor. But why would you just meet with Jewish Floridians?
What is his
exclusively?
justification?
Well, I think we know what his justification is.
Mm-hmm.
I think he rationalizes it and said, well, rising anti-Semitism, I'm going to meet the Jewish community. He announced he's going to meet with Netanyahu in Israel, his first year in office as governor.
Yeah.
I mean, this is who we're trying to elect.
Is Netanyahu still in D.C. right now?
No, he went back home.
Okay. Yeah, I had enough of this. They're trying to drag us into war. But overall, DeSantis was pretty popular in Florida, right? I was just talking to Aiden Ross about that the other night. He said overwhelmingly DeSantis was popular. I'm not sure how you feel.
I think he's been a good governor. I mean, I disagree with some of the Israel stuff, but I think overall you judge a man by, look at COVID, right? They tried to shut down the entire country.
That's why I moved to Florida.
Yeah, that was DeSantis. That would anybody else. I think even if Byron Donalds were governor at the time, he would have shut the state down with the federal government with Fauci.
Oh, Byron. Okay, I said Daniels earlier. My mistake.
It's okay.
Okay. So you would have shut it
We
down.
know we have other names for him. We have AIPAC Shakur. We have H1 Byron.
Okay. What else? There's more, right?
Got some other names.
H1 Byron.
Because of the H1B.
Yeah, I got it. That was funny.
So people call him AIPAC Shakur, and then they call me Biggie does not kiss walls.
Mm-hmm. Those two guys yelling at me down there, they're kind of like Netanyahu and Byron Donalds together.
Oh, that's interesting.
You know, the Jewish Zionist and the black Shabbos Goy helping. It's kind of like the same thing going on. Yeah. So yeah, for context, you got someone tried to burn down your house. That dude said he wanted essentially was alluding to that he wanted to put a hit out on me, but I walk around here, no security. But that's the great thing about Florida is I think it's the most free state.
It is the most free state.
New York is my second home, where I spend a lot of time. But Florida, I can walk around with a gun. Escape COVID over here. This seems like it still embodies freedom.
It does. I mean, think about it. The best form of self-defense is being able to defend yourself, right? I think DeSantis gets a lot of credit for the low-end crime that we have, but the fact that there are 1.5 million people in our state who are carrying every single day, that keeps things pretty calm. You know why? There's 4 carjackings in Washington, D.C. every single day last year. 4 a day. Armed.
Yes, America first.
There you go, man.
Let's go.
A lot of guys like that are showing up at our events. People who are just fed up, people who didn't even vote necessarily in the last election saying, we just want someone who's going to put the people of Florida front and center. I got like 1,000 emails from Democrats saying, I'm switching over my party affiliation to Republican temporarily so I can vote for you in the primary. Because they recognize, they can do the math. The next governor is going to be a Republican. The question is, what kind of Republican? Right? This is a debate between two.
It's a shift now. The party's changing. It's really divided, less about left and right now, more about AIPAC and America first.
Sure.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? Are you a Florida resident?
No. They told me that you were a blogger and you like to talk about politics.
Yeah, come on in.
I'm speaking to James Fishback right now. He's running for Florida governor.
Oh, that's
I'm from Maryland, so I'm just visiting schools.
Cool.
Yeah.
What have you visited so far?
U Miami, Tampa, FSU, or USF, sorry. And then we're going to go to FIU.
Good. What's your top pick so far?
Definitely Miami.
Yeah?
I mean, if I get a merit scholarship, going there.
It's a pricey school.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Thanks. You said you're running for governor?
Yeah.
All right.
How old are you?
Well, I'm 17.
Okay. If you were to vote for somebody as governor, what would be your main issues? What's your most important issues?
I know Miami's a very, they told me it's like a blue dot in a red state, so, and I consider myself more liberal, but I have some conservative viewpoints. Someone who's just gonna spend the money well, I think it's maintaining the infrastructure of Miami while also supporting people's identities and just making sure everyone feels safe, I know people are very welcome to Jews here, but if I was in Maryland and in New York, it's a struggle. So maintaining that safety
for all religions, Jews and
for all religions.
Yeah.
For all religions, absolutely.
Yeah.
I think it's important that whether you're Democrat or Republican, you condemn all forms of religious hatred, right?
100%.
Are you Jewish?
Yeah.
Good man. Well, look, best of luck with the application process.
Thank you.
And look, we're all in this together, truly.
Yeah.
Right?
What's your name?
Sam.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Sneako.
Sneako?
James.
James. All right. I hope to see you soon.
Good luck, man. Good luck in the
to meet
search. So food-wise, what do you like up here?
Casa Cucina down here is pretty good.
All right, want to go there?
Sure, yeah. Let's get something to eat.
Amen. Casa Cucina.
No, he's not Mossad. He's applying to colleges, chat. They say that every.
Down?
Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
That's you.
Yep.
What's up, man?
Nice to meet you. All right, YouTube, I'm going to cut the stream. Come on over to Kick.
FX30, by the way. So you're done whining.
Yeah, what camera is that?
We have a DJI Osmo. We have 2 FX30s as well.
Needles, you have that camera too, right?